At 9:54 this morning, the Sherwood Police Department dispatch received a phone call of shots fired at St. Vincent's Hospital on Wildwood Avenue at CHI St. Vincent's North. Upon the arrival, officers immediately started making access into the hospital and attempting to clear that hospital. As that happened, they did locate a victim on the 4th floor that was later identified as Leighton Delane Whitfield, 21, of North Little Rock. Mr. Whitfield was assessed and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Within a few short minutes, with collaboration from all of the agencies that were there, a suspect was quickly identified. That suspect was put out to the local agencies, and that suspect was taken into custody in Little Rock at around 11 o'clock a.m. this morning. The suspect's name is Raymond Allen Lovett. He is 24 of Little Rock. Needless to say, we're very early in the investigation stages. It's a multi-agency investigation. We have several agencies that are still helping us process the scene, process the evidence, and helping with various aspects of this investigation, and we appreciate them. And we have custody of the suspect at this time. The Sherwood Police Department does.
So how did the person who was in custody, how did they get into the hospital? Like, were they a visitor? Did they say they were a visitor? What transpired? I'm
not really sure of the answer to. He did know the person, and there was a patient in the hospital that this person was a friend of. The victim was there visiting somebody.
So Whitfield was not a patient at the time?
I'm sorry?
Was Whitfield a patient at the time?
No, Whitfield was not a patient.
So
Whitfield was visiting a patient.
Wayne Bewley, Interim Chief of Little Rock Police Department. A little bit after 11 o'clock, we received a call to our dispatch center to the Zimmerman's Exxon, where apparently there was some information that we received that the suspect involved in this incident was there at the hospital. So we dispatched officers. They arrived at the scene and took the individual into custody without any issues. At that point, we just maintained custody until later turning the individual over to Sherwood PD.
Now, the suspect that's in custody, did they have a firearm on hand?
I'm not going to release anything additional at this point. I'll leave that to Sherwood, who's the lead agency, to answer that question.
What changes now for CHI St. Vincent to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Great question. We'll debrief. We'll look at all of our security protocols. We'll continue to drill. We'll continue to take all the precautions that we can. But as was described, it's a hospital. There's many visitors coming in and out of our facilities every day, and so it's just a tragic situation at the same time. But we did have multiple surgeries, complex, difficult surgeries that continued on as the incident was unfolding, because they weren't at a time during the surgery where they could stop. And the staff and the surgeons made that decision in the best interest of the patient to continue.
So was everybody else pretty much evacuated?
I don't have specific numbers, but the facility eventually was cleared, and at the time, many of the coworkers were able to evacuate.
Any idea like how many surgeries were ongoing?
There were 2 going on at the time.
Can you say what type of surgery?
No comment.
Where are those surgeries in relation to where the shooting took place?
Couple floors down. Surgery's on the 2nd floor.
All right. I appreciate your attention, and we will give you more information as it comes available. Thank you for your time.